Hello my students, how are you all? Hope you all are keeping fine. Please open your book, page number 34. Our new chapter is Verbs, that is chapter 4. So what is a verbs? Words that tell us what someone or something does are called verbs, or we can say action words are called verbs or doing words are called verbs. Every sentence has a verb. Example, Sheila helped the old lady with her bags. So here helped is a verb. The children jumped into the pool. Jumped. The children jumped. Jump is an action word, so it is a verbs. The verbs be and have. All verbs are not action verbs. Some verbs tells us what someone or something is or has. In a verb, some of the words are not verbs. All the action words are not verbs. But it tells us what someone or something is. He or she is or he or she has. You can see here, is, am, are, was and were are different forms of the verb be. These verbs show what someone or something is. Example, Gina is kind. I am hungry. You were late. The children are tired. All these are different verbs that shows someone or something is. We also use is, am, are, was and were with doing words. When used in this way, we call them helping verbs. We are using is, am, are, was and were with doing words also. But when we use this, we call them helping verbs. Example, Nina is walking to school. The men are working hard. I am watching a film. Julie was sitting on a bench. The ladies were talking about the news. Has, have and had tell us what someone or something has. He or she has. They are also used with doing verbs as helping verbs. Example, Sheila has a book. Hima and Arjun have many toys. Anu has gone home. The children have left for school. This is the way how we are using be and have. The verbs be and have. Here are some more. The verbs do. Do, does and did are different form of verbs do. The verb is both an action verb and a helping verb. When we use it as an action verb, we may add is, am or are before it. Whenever we are using those words like do, does and did or do, whenever we are using it this one in an action verb, we may have to add is, am or are before it. Like example, I am doing my homework. He is doing his homework. So is and am is before doing in this verb. When we use do as a helping verb, we put do, does or did before an action verb. We can also add not to make negative sentences. I do enjoy classical music. I does not like apples. When we are using a negative sentences, we are adding not. We can also ask questions that need a yes or no answer by beginning a sentence with do, does or did. When we are making a question, we may need yes or no answers by beginning with a sentence with the word do, does or did. Do you have any apples? Did the show finish on time? Does your mother know you are here? This is the way how we are forming a question with the verb do, did or does. Subject verb agreement. A sentence always has a subject and a verb. The subject of a sentence is the person or thing that carries out the action of the verb. It is the person or thing that does, is, or has. A sentence is always has a subject and a verb. When we are taking a subject, or like the subject of a sentence is the person or a thing that carries out the action of the verb. What a person is doing, what he or she is doing, the action or the thing that action does is the action of the verb, and it is the person or thing that does, is, or has. Example, Shona plays in the garden, that is does, she is playing, Shona is playing. Ravi is my little brother, see Ravi is. Kapil has many interesting books, see has, how we are using it there. Subject verb agreement, see Kapil is a subject, has is a verb. If the subject is singular, the verb will be singular. Listen carefully this one. If the subject is singular, then the verb also will be singular. And if the subject is plural, the verb will also be plural. This is known as subject verb agreement. Example, the cat purrs, the cats purr. The child plays, the children play. Here cat is, the cat purrs, the cats purr. See the difference here. The child plays, the children play. Modals. Modals are another group of helping words. This is also another helping verbs. Modals are used to show ability, request, permission, possibility, command, or intention. These verbs are also used before doing words. Verbs such as can, could, may, should, and must are modals. Examples, I can swim 10 laps of the pool, that is ability, can. May we go out to play, this is a request, we are requesting to someone. You can go out to play after lunch, that is permission, that your parents are giving you permission to go. I may not go to school today, that is possibility, I may go or I may not go. You must have a bath every day, that is command, ordering. I will take singing lessons this year, this is intention, you are thinking that I will, in future I will take. So this is how we are making a modals sentences. So my dear students, please go through once again what is a verb, the verbs be and have, the verbs do, subject verb agreement, and modals. When you will learn, when you will read, when you will go through once again, you will understand more clearly. So till then, take care. We'll continue with our next class, and thank you.